What are the main differences between present continuous and present simple? In this video, we're going to speak about these differences. So guys, stay tuned. Well, we use the continuous for things happening at or around the time of speaking. The action is not complete.
So, my dear friends, as I told you, we use the continuous for things happening at or around the time of speaking. The action is not complete. So, let me give you some examples. The water is boiling. Be careful. Listen to those people. What language are they speaking? Let's go out. It isn't raining now. I'm busy. What are you doing? I'm getting hungry. Let's go and eat. Kate wants to work in Italy, so she's learning Italian. The population of the world is increasing very fast. So as you can see, we use the continuous here for things happening at or around the time of speaking, and the action is not complete.
We use the continuous for temporary situations, things that continue for a short time. For example, I'm living with some friends until I find a place for my own. So we use the continuous here for temporary situations, things that continue for a short time. Or for example, you are working hard today. You are working hard today. And we use the simple for things in general or things that happen repeatedly. Yes, things that happen repeatedly.
So, my dear friends, let me give you some examples. We use the simple for things in general or things that happen repeatedly, right? For example, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Excuse me, do you speak English? It doesn't rain very much in summer. What do you usually do at weekends? I always get hungry in the afternoon. Most people learn to swim when they are children. Every day, the population of the world increases by about 200,000 people. So, as you can see in these examples, we use the simple for things in general or things that happen repeatedly.
Actually, we use the simple for permanent situations, things that continue for a long time. For example, my parents live in London. They have lived there all their lives. So we use the simple for permanent situations, things that continue for a long time. Or Joe isn't lazy. He works hard most of the time. He works hard most of the time. I always do and I'm always doing. So what's the difference between these two phrases and sentences? When we say I always do something, it means I do it every time. Yes, I do it every time. For example, I go to work by car, not I'm going to work. But when we say I'm always doing something, it means I do it too often or more often than normal. For example, I have lost my keys. I'm always losing them. So, I'm always losing them here means I lose them too often or more often than normal. Let me give you two other examples. Powell is never satisfied. He's always complaining, which means he complains too much. Or, you're always looking at your phone. Don't you have anything else to do?
So, let's practice. You have a little time to think and give the correct answer. Are the underlined verbs okay? Correct them where necessary. Let's start with number one. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. This sentence is okay. How often are you going to the cinema? Is that okay? Is that correct? No, we usually say, how often do you go to the cinema? Because we are speaking about things that happen repeatedly, right? Ben tries to find a job, but he hasn't had any luck yet. Is that correct? No, we usually say Ben is trying to find a job, right? Because we speak about things happening at or around the time of speaking, and the action is not complete. Martina is phoning her mother every day. Is that correct? No, we say Martina phones her mother every day, repeated action. The moon goes around the earth in about 27 days. That's correct. Can you hear those people? What do they talk about? That's not correct, we say. What are they talking about? Because the action is happening now. What do you do in your spare time? That's correct, because we speak about things in general here. Now let's jump to the next activity. In this exercise, I want you to write down the right, tense. Should we use simple present tense or present continuous? Let's go. Why are all these people here? That's right, we say, what's happening? What's happening? Julia is good at languages. That's right, we say she speaks 4 languages very well. And we use the simple for things in general or things that are happening repeatedly. Number 3, are you ready yet? Yes, everybody's waiting for you. Number 4, I've never heard this word. That's right, we say, how do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce it? Kate? The right answer is Kate isn't working this week. She's on holiday, right? She isn't working this week. As you know, we use the continuous for temporary situations, things that continue for a short time. 6, I think my English. That's right, my English is improving slowly. It's better than it was. Nicola in Manchester, she has never lived anywhere else. That's right, Nicola lives in Manchester. We use simple for permanent situations, unlike present continuous.